Shri Shri Radha Radhanath Ke, Shri Giri Govardhana Ke, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Ke, Shri Krishna Janmashtami Mahotsava Ke, Shri Krishna Janmashtami Mahotsava Ke, Shri Krishna Janmashtami Mahotsava Ke, Go Premanande. Hari Bol. We should see how many people we can squeeze in here, actually. I mean, there is some space. There's space up here. Devotees, let us say a few words just to set the scene for the midnight arati, because Lord Krishna appeared at midnight. And you know, you may have heard that the great personalities, particularly the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but also the great devotees, they are particularly merciful on their appearance days. You can approach them directly, they're more accessible, their hearts are wide open. On their appearance days, so today is the appearance day of Lord Sri Krishna, the original Supreme Personality of Godhead. He has the biggest heart, and there's still, about 40 minutes left. You can pray to Shri Shri Radha Radhanath, you can pray to Lord Krishna that, my dear Lord, I'm trying to be a devotee, trying to become a proper devotee. In this world, in Kali Yuga, it's not easy, but I'm trying, so please help me, my Lord, please help me. Such a prayer the Lord will accept and respond to. A sincere prayer in humility for service and for improvement in Krishna consciousness. So we'll say a few words. First of all, just repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namane Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pastuchade Jatarane Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasani Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You're tired, aren't you? You're up past your bedtime. I tell you what, devotees, put your hands in the air again. Everyone take a deep breath. And after me, say very loud, Hare Krishna! Hare Krishna! No, I said loud. Okay, after me, again, hands in the air. Put all your hands up. If you have more than two, put them up too. Hare Krishna! Hare Krishna! Let's hope he heard. You know, I mentioned that we can approach the Lord. He's more approachable today. And that means something. That really means something. So think about that. You've still got half an hour or so. So I wanted to just talk a little bit about the mercy of the Lord. Mercy of the Lord. And it's particularly the mercy of the Lord for the devotees. Very much particularly for the devotees. There's very interesting verse in the third canto of Srimad Bhagavatam in which Uddhava, great devotee and personal associate of Lord Krishna, is speaking. Uddhava's speaking, but just immediately after the disappearance of Lord Krishna, Krishna's just gone back to Goloka Vrindavan, and Uddhava, who was his close personal associate and assistant, is feeling the loss of his dear friend. And even though we have friends, we can't really understand, comprehend what that sort of friendship's like with the Supreme Lord. So he says, Aho bakiyam stanakala kutam jighamsaya payayad apyasad vi le begatim datriuchitam tatonyam kam vadayalum sharanam vrajema. Alas, how shall I take shelter of one more merciful than he, who granted the position of mother to a she-demon, Putana, although she was unfaithful, and she prepared deadly poison to be sucked from her breast. I won't read the whole purport, I'll read, a little bit, just a sec. Here is an example of the extreme mercy of the Lord, even to his enemy. It is said that a noble man accepts the good qualities of a person of doubtful character, just as one accepts nectar from a stock of poison. In his babyhood, he was administered deadly poison by Putana, a she-demon who tried to kill the wonderful baby. And because she was a demon, it was impossible for her to know that the Supreme Lord, even though playing the part of a baby, was no one less than the same Supreme Personality of Godhead. His value as the Supreme Lord did not diminish upon his becoming a baby to please his devotee, Yashoda. Yes, and then Prabhupada goes on, Lord Krishna accepted the motherhood of Putana because she pretended to be an affectionate mother, allowing Krishna to suck her breast. The Lord accepts the least qualification of the living entity and awards him the highest reward. That is the standard of his character. Therefore, who but the Lord can be the ultimate shelter? So it's very amazing. Everyone, people who follow some sort of religion or other, they generally, their idea is they want some mercy of some sort. Sometimes it's financial, sometimes it's health. In fact, oftentimes it's that sort of thing. Materialistic type of thing. But the devotees, the pure devotees, their desire is simply to serve the Lord and please the Lord. And therefore the relationships between the Lord and those pure devotees are extremely deep. Extremely deep. Yeah. But here we have a special case, the case of Putana. I think you've all heard of her. She was a demon, Rakshasa, cannibal type of person, worse than Tickolosh. Have you met Tickolosh? I heard there's some devotees Tickolosh, but anyway, okay. So she was terrible. But she was the first demon who came to try and kill Krishna. She was like a monster, actually, but she transformed herself to look like a very beautiful and very sweet and saintly young lady. But she smeared poison on her breast, and the idea was to offer her breast for Krishna to suck her breast milk, but he'd suck the poison, and the idea was then he'd die. So she came in, and there was Krishna in the room, in the cradle, because he's very small at that point. He can't even crawl. He's just lying on his back in the cradle. And so Putana came, and she's got her mission. She knows what she's going to do. And she looks over the top of the cradle, and there she sees this incredibly beautiful little child. Incredibly beautiful little child. And a motherly attraction arose in her heart momentarily. It was not like some sort of an hour or half an hour or even 1 minute. We're talking about seconds. But it made a real impression. What a beautiful little child. Motherly mood. And then she offered her, then her mood changed, that I'm going to kill him. Offered her breast to him. He sucked the poison, sucked some of her milk, and sucked out her life. So, but, as the verse said that we read, that Krishna is so merciful that even though the service, if you can call it that, at least the sort of positive mentality she had towards Krishna was so small, particularly in relation to her horrible, demoniac attitude, just a fraction of a fraction. So, but still, the Lord accepted the positive attitude. And now, Putana is in Goloka Vrindavan. She is a nurse, she's like a nanny. She's a nanny in Vrindavan. And you're all nice devotees. And when you go to Goloka Vrindavan in due course, when you arrive, you may meet one nanny, and she'll ask you, where are you from? You'll say, Durban. And she'll say, oh, Durban, okay, that's good. And she'll say, you know who I am, who I was? I was Putana. But Krishna gave me a place here. Welcome to Goloka Vrindavan. So the Lord, this is the thing. We talk about the mercy of the Lord. And like so many people, they pray to God or they carry kavadi to do something or other. You know what I mean. This is so common. But actually here what we're talking about, what Krishna recognized and accepted and responded to and reciprocated with was, even though it was just a little, but it was a devotional attitude. Yeah, and therefore, sometimes it's said, Bhavagrahi Janadana. Bhavagrahi Janadana means that Krishna, he's looking for mood. He wants to see if you've got some mood of service, if you want to please, if you want to do some service, then he gives his mercy greatly. like he did to Putana. And Uddhava, who is a great devotee, Uddhava is just amazed. How on earth did this happen? How could it have happened? But it did. Just see how merciful Krishna is to his devotees. Otherwise, the general population who are not devotees, and so many they're not even religious, they're just trying to enjoy the material world, what happens to them? They get their karma. They get their karma. Good, bad, whatever. They get their karma. It's different. It's different. Prabhupada makes a distinction, or Prabhupada talks about in a family where there's a number of children, the father gives special attention to the young child who's very dependent and really taking shelter of him. He gives special attention and care to. But the older ones who are just sort of doing their thing and going independent, he lets them go. So this is the thing which we really need to understand. If we want to get the mercy of Krishna, we have to be devotees. We actually have to take it seriously and start molding our lives in service to Krishna. It is not difficult. Actually, it's extremely easy, and it's extremely blissful. But we really have to work on putting Krishna in the center of our lives, in the sense of us rendering service and doing things for him. Rather than thinking, what can God do for us? We need to think, what can I do for him? So this is how the mercy works. The mercy doesn't so much work for some non-devotee who's just busy in material life, but may occasionally pray perhaps. It doesn't really work like that. They just get their karma. Whatever they deserve, fair is fair. But for the devotees, the Lord makes great exceptions and gives them very special treatment that, well, there are many verses actually dealing with this sort of subject of how the Lord, like for example, you might know Bhagavad Gita chapter 9 verse 30. Apichet suduracharo bhajate mam ananya bhaksadureva samantavya samyag vyavasato hisa. Even if one means a devotee, even if one commits the most abominable action, if he's engaged in devotional service, he's to be considered saintly because he's properly situated in his determination. If someone does something abominable, extremely bad, suduracha, acha means activity, duracha means bad activity, suduracha means very bad activity. Ramanujacharya, one of our great saints from the past, he translates that word, that even if the devotee is exceedingly wicked, we're talking about something really quite dramatic. But the Lord gives protection. The Lord, the devotee is to be considered saintly because he has this determination that I'm going to try to serve the Lord. Not just get what I can from him and then have a good time, but actually engage in his service. So the next verse, verse 31, the Lord says, he quickly becomes righteous and attains lasting peace. Declare it boldly, my devotee never perishes. So this is the thing, we have to really look a little deeper. And we ourselves, we have to start practicing Krishna consciousness. Of course, I know many of you are, and that's just excellent. If you are already, think how to improve the quality and quantity. If you're not, if you're just here as a visitor, that's also fine. But please think, how am I going to get into this and actually become part of it and help myself develop a relationship with Krishna? So if we become devotees and try as we're able to serve and to chant and to be devotees, the Lord will definitely reciprocate. Different people have different capabilities. Some are more intelligent, some are less, some are bigger, some are smaller, and some are older and younger, and some have this experience, others have that experience that can be used. But what matters is that you do your best. Bhavagrahi Janardhan. That the Supreme Lord, he wants to see. Even your little person like, Hanuman and the, spider? Spider or squirrel? Huh? Either. Anyway. It's relative. It's not relative to everybody else. It's relative to you. What's your best is your best. So we should try to do our best to please the Lord. And then the Lord will be merciful in all sorts of different ways. I want to refer to a really amazing pastime, which is in the 9th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. It's really one of the most amazing pastimes going. In the Bhagavatam, the story of Maharaj Ambarish and Devasa Muni. And basically Devasa Muni, he's a proud yogi, thinks he's pretty cool. And he offended Maharaj Ambarish, who's a great devotee. Really offended him extremely badly. And the Lord took great exception to that. And the Lord sent his Sudarshan Chakra to kill Devasa Muni. Yeah. And eventually, so Devasa was running, trying to escape. Eventually, he couldn't escape. And he ended up in front of the Lord and said, "My Lord, you are so merciful to the fallen, to the distressed, those who are distressed. And look at me, I am distressed. My life is in danger right now. So you have such a merciful heart. Please give me some of your mercy from your merciful heart and save me, save my life." And the Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, replied, "You're right. I have a very merciful heart. Very merciful heart. It's like an ocean of mercy. But there's a problem. There's a big problem. Problem is, I don't have my heart any longer. I lost it. I gave my heart to the devotees. So if you want some of my mercy, approach the devotees. Then you'll get mercy from my merciful heart." So we need to become devotees, and then, so much mercy is there. It's unbelievable even. And I'm going to read a couple of verses which the Lord spoke to Devasa Muni right at that time. This is 9th Canto, chapter 4, verse 63, first of all. Aham bhakta paradino hyasvatantra ivadvija sadhu biagrasta hridayo bhaktair bhakta jana priya. Listen to this. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said to the Brahman, I am completely under the control of my devotees. Indeed, I am not at all independent. Because my devotees are completely devoid of material desires, I sit only within the cause of their hearts. What to speak of my devotee? Even those who are devotees of my devotee are very dear to me. I'll read another couple of verses. Next verse. Naham atmanam ashase mad bhaktai sadhu bir vina shriyam chat yantikim brahman yesham gatir laham para. O best of the Brahmins, without saintly persons, for whom I am the only destination, I do not desire to enjoy my transcendental bliss and my supreme opulences. The Lord is saying that without the devotees who love me and who I love, I'm not interested even in the kingdom of God. I'm not interested. Let's see. One more verse here. 68. Sadhavo hridayam mahyam sadhunam hridayam twaham madanyatena jananti naham tebyo manag api. The pure devotee is always within the core of my heart, and I'm always in the heart of the pure devotee. My devotees do not know anything else but me, and I do not know anyone else but them. So we're all here, and to one degree or another, it's all very personal, but we're all basically devotees, or trying to be to one degree or another. But we should understand on this sacred day, the appearance day of Lord Krishna, just now in 10 minutes it'll be, the actual time, we should really try to take this in and internalize that there's a big difference between being a sort of religious materialist, praying for money and health and good family and all these types of very ordinary things which so many people pray for. Such a difference between that and praying for service, trying to be a devotee, trying to become a devotee, and really develop a relationship with the Lord in which I am the servant and He is the master. This is actually the essence of Krishna consciousness, and it's the essence of the program today. So really try and meditate on that. It will be very good for you. And once you get into this mood of serving rather than asking, give me, give me, give me, once as you're developing step by step the mood of giving to Him and serving and pleasing him, then you'll find there's so much nectar there. You become so happy, there's no comparison. There's just no comparison at all. So this is Krishna consciousness. This is Krishna consciousness in which we become the devotees of the Lord, rather than hoping the Lord will sort of become our devotee or just become our servant and give us whatever we ask for. So, and when we do like that, then the relationship becomes, like I mentioned, with the father and the children. The big children, they're adults, they are working, and they're not dependent on the father and just really taking shelter of him and looking for protection from him. But the little child, youngest little child, is more like that. And therefore the father gives special attention. It's only natural. It's only natural that a person gives special attention to someone who is very humbly trying to please and not being pretentious or facetious or not trying just to get something. And Krishna's like that, because Krishna is a person. Krishna is a person. Krishna is not, like, Krishna doesn't function mechanically. Krishna functions in terms of interaction and reciprocation. That's how Krishna works. So, and another closely related point is that we have in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, verse 8, I'm sure some of you are familiar with chapter 4, verse 8, Paritranaya sadunam vinashaya chaduskritam dharma samstapanartaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Krishna says, in order to deliver the pious, destroy the demons, and re-establish the principles of religion, I appear myself millennium after millennium. So Srila Prabhupada, in one lecture on that verse or concerning that verse, Srila Prabhupada examined the idea that Krishna comes to deliver the pious for the sake of the devotees, in other words, but also to destroy the demons and also to re-establish principles of religion. Prabhupada made the point that to destroy the demons, Krishna doesn't have to come. We got our fair share of demons in the world these days. I don't want to mention any names, you might report me. But the gentleman in Russia. Anyway, no, I didn't say that. So, these people, they're amazing. But Krishna doesn't have to come to destroy them, and he's not going to, actually. Either, probably they're going to just destroy each other, or destroy themselves. So Krishna, he says he comes to destroy the demons, means when he comes, he does destroy some demons, but it's not that he comes to destroy the demons because that's the only way the demons will be destroyed. Otherwise, they're just going to carry on and on. No. So this is a secondary reason for his appearance, not like primary reason. And re-establish the principles of religion. Look what Srila Prabhupada did. he came all over the world. He came here. And introduced Krishna consciousness here. And look at, you're all here and we're all here. It's the effort of Srila Prabhupada. It's not that Krishna had to come and tell all of us, you must come to the temple tonight. So that's also a secondary reason. But Prabhupada says, and he goes to some lengths to say, that Krishna comes for his devotees. Because the devotees feel that I need Krishna. I need Krishna's association. I need Krishna's mercy. I need to be able to serve Krishna. I need to be able to chant his name. So Krishna, please come and be merciful to me. So this is the main thing, actually, when Krishna comes. It's about his devotees. So therefore we should be devotees. Become devotees. And, after attending Krishna Janmashtami for how many years now? How many years? 10? 20? 20. How many years? Huh? Wow. Okay. Anyway, yeah, we should get this idea that instead of being just a member of the audience, but become a member of the actual team, the devotee team, serving the Lord. Oh, okay. All right. So let us leave you with that. And I guess we'll have kirtan for a minute or just now. Okay. Shri Krishna Janmashtami Mahotsava Ke. Srila Prabhupada Ke.
Hare Krishna. So thank you to Bhakti Caitanya Swami Maharaj for that wonderful class. Devotees, I can see many cell phones ready. Shoo! That's amazing. I have one request for you, to please consider to optimize your experience and everyone else around you, their experience of the darshan of Radha Radhanath at the midnight arati. Is it at all possible, everyone with your selfie sticks and everything that goes with the camera, to not use it until after the arati? There's this thing about being present in the moment. People talk about these things nowadays. It starts with the cell phone. So let's be present with Radha Radhanath, separate from your other deity in your hand, who we love to worship for many hours. So please, everybody, please try your best. I know you may need some rehab for this, but try not to use your phone during the arati. And after the arati, go for it. All right. Also, we'd like to take the opportunity now to invite you all for tomorrow's most important festival, Srila Prabhupada's Vyasa Puja, starting at 10 a.m. Please do participate. Srila Prabhupada ki, Shri Shri Radha Radhanath ki, Shri Shri Radha Radhanath ki, Shri Shri Radha Radhanath ki, Shri Krishna Janmashtami Mahotsava ki, Shri Krishna Janmashtami Mahotsava ki, Gaura Premanande. So much for the camera.
Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pastatyare Shatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Caitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaura Bhaktavrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Caitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaura Bhaktavrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Caitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Jaya Radha Radhanath Radha Radhanath Radhe Jaya Radha Radhanath Radha Radhanath Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Shri Radhe Jaya Giri Govardhan Giri Govardhan Giri Govardhan Jaya Giri Govardhan Jaya Gaura Hari Gaura Hari Gaura Hari Jaya Gaura Hari Jai 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 Prabhupada 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 Jai Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Prabhupada Nitai Gaura Haribo Oh Haribo Oh Haribo Namaste Narashinghaya Namaste Narashinghaya Pralada Ladaine Pralada Ladadaine Hiranyakashi Purvakshaya Hiranyakashi Purvakshaya Silatankana Kalaye Silatankana Kalaye Ito Nishingo Parato Nishingo Yato Yato Yamitato Nishingo Vahir Nishingo Ridaye Nishingo Nishinga Madim Saranang Prapatye Tavakara Kamalavade Inakam Adbhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tano Bringam Deshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Nishingadev 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 Jaya Nishingadev Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaur Haribol, 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 Gora Haribol. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Gaura Hari, Nitai Gauranga, Gaura Hari, Nitai Gauranga, Gaura Hari. Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana. Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana. Jai Sachinandana Gaura Hari. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Everyone, hands in the air. Jaya Radha, Radhanath Radha, Radhanath Radhe. Hands up. Jaya Radha, Radhanath Radha, Radhanath Radhe. Hari, Jaya Gaura Hari. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaur Haribo, 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 Gaura Haribo. Haribo, 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 Haribo. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha, Radha Nata Radha, Radha Nata Radhe. Jaya Radha, Radha Nata Radha, Radha Nata Radhe.